Hi, I'm Michael Roz, and I was the virtual production producer for the ICVFX shoot for Canadian singer Jessica Spurrell's Bury Me music video, where I acted as the backbone for communications and logistics during production. I create the shooting schedule for production, the call sheets for the day, and liaise with external contractors to ensure that they're onboarded properly to our crew. I also communicate with talent, ensuring that they're prepped and ready come shoot day. Throughout all of this, I'm also keeping track of finances and compiling a budgeting document that I update through the production process. On the day of the shoot, I'm in constant communication with the director, first AD, and the virtual production supervisor, ensuring that production stays on schedule and that team morale stays high. I also routinely check in with the various team leads to ensure that everything is proceeding according to schedule. Lastly, I act as the main point of contact between the team and any external contractors that come in. Even after production, my job isn't over. As production wraps up, I prepare daily production reports, noting down everything that happened during production. I also compile an expense report, documenting all of the expenses from production. While the role of virtual production producer is occasionally stressful, it's an essential role when it comes to making the production as good as it can possibly be. You act not only as the backbone of the production process, but as the leader of the team, ensuring that all of the moving parts of production come together to create an incredible final product. As a virtual production producer, I'd love to take a moment to help onboard a traditional producer and prepare them for working with a virtual production crew. I have 3 pieces of advice to help ease the transition from traditional film to the new world of virtual production. First, keep in mind the financial realities of shooting on an LED volume. This process is cheaper in some ways, but you don't necessarily save on all the elements you think you would. Volume rental is expensive, foreground prop elements are essential to selling the illusion, and virtual assets aren't all free. Additionally, the amount of hours your team needs to put in to get it all working as expected is higher than you think it'll be. Second, make note of the ways in which virtual production affects your timeline. You aren't affected by full unit moves, but that doesn't mean you can shoot freely. You'll run into technical challenges relating to your setup, you'll discover that planned shots simply don't work the way you thought they would, and this will eat into your shooting time in unexpected ways. For your first shoot, temper your expectations. Finally, and dare I say most importantly, ensure that your team does their research on the exact volume you're shooting in and its limitations. Without knowing and being prepared for the exact technical setup you're walking into, production will take longer than it would have if you had just shot practically. Preparation is everything when it comes to virtual production, and keeping these tips in mind will help you and your team succeed on your next project.